The Apocalypse of Adam. What the world doesn't want you to know. Hidden for millennia, buried under centuries of history, lies a text that whispers truth that the world tried to erase. This is the Apocalypse of Adam, a Gnostic writing that speaks of creation, deception, and the divine spark within every human being. Today, we will explore this text in depth. We'll uncover what it reveals about the world, about humanity, and about the knowledge that the world does not want you to know. Before we begin, take a moment to ask yourself, how much of your reality is truly your own understanding? And how much is shaped by forces you've never questioned? This journey is not just about history, it's about awakening to the hidden truth inside you. The Apocalypse of Adam was discovered in 1945, buried in Upper Egypt as part of the Nag Hammadi Library, a collection of 13 ancient codices hidden for centuries. These texts were written in Coptic, and many were originally in Greek. They belonged to the Gnostic tradition, a spiritual lineage that valued secret knowledge or gnosis as a path to liberation. Unlike Orthodox religious texts, Gnostic writings often portrayed the world as flawed, and the God who created it as imperfect, a figure known as the Demiurge. Humanity, Gnostic believed, has forgotten its divine origin and is trapped in the material world until it awakens to hidden knowledge. The Apocalypse of Adam is unique because it frames Adam, the first man, not just as a biblical figure, but as a prophet, a visionary, and a transmitter of secret wisdom. He passes this knowledge to his son Seth, ensuring that the truth survives generations. Imagine that everything you were taught about creation is incomplete or even deliberately misleading. How would that change your understanding of life? Let's begin exploring Adam's revelation. Adam's revelation to Seth. Adam begins by recounting the creation of the world, but with a profound twist. The world, he explains, was shaped not by the supreme God, but by a lesser, imperfect being, the Demiurge. This God created the material universe, but in doing so, imposed limitations, ignorance, and suffering upon humanity. Adam tells Seth, I have been shown the truth by the unseen God. This world is not what it seems. The rulers, the teachers, the very powers of the earth, they seek to blind you. He emphasizes that humanity carries within it a spark of the true divine, a fragment of the God beyond the stars, the God untouched by the imperfection of the material world. This spark is hidden, waiting for recognition and awakening. Adam's revelation is not only a story, it's a guide. It tells us that awakening is not intellectual, it is experiential. It requires reflection, introspection, and the courage to see the world as it truly is, rather than as it appears. Where in your life do you feel the weight of deception, illusion, or hidden influence? Hold that thought as we continue. The fall and human forgetfulness. Adam sees the generations that follow, and he foresees a pattern. Humanity forgets its divine origin. Successive generations fall into ignorance. They forget the spark within, and they become entangled in the illusions of the material world. He describes humanity as asleep, unaware of its true nature. Spiritual forgetfulness or amnesia is a central theme in Gnostic thought. It explains why people often feel empty, disconnected, or trapped in patterns that do not serve their higher self. Adam warns that only a few will retain the knowledge, the remnant, who remember the divine spark and seek awakening. This is not a political or social group. It is a spiritual lineage for those who are ready to awaken. Consider your own life. What parts of your beliefs or behaviors might be inherited patterns, conditioned by society, rather than your own truth? This is where awakening begins, by recognizing the ways in which the world has obscured your truth inside. The prophecies of generations. Adam's vision extends into the future. He foretells generations that will live under false rulers, influenced by flawed teachings, and misled by those who maintain power through deception. Yet, he also reveals hope. A remnant of awakened souls will preserve the truth. They carry the divine spark and the knowledge necessary to navigate the illusions of the material world. These prophecies mirror the patterns we see in our modern world. Systems of control, societal pressures, and widespread ignorance are still present. But the seekers, the conscious, the questioning, the ones who sense there is more, represent this remnant. Adam's message to Seth and to all future generations is clear. Knowledge is not given freely. It is preserved for those prepared to awaken and claim it. Ask yourself, are you part of this remnant? Or are you ready to nurture the spark within you? Now, let's dive into the central themes of the Apocalypse of Adam. The Demiurge versus true God. The Demiurge rules the material world imperfectly. The true God exists beyond this world, beyond creation, beyond comprehension. The divine spark. Every human carries a fragment of the divine. Recognizing it is the key to liberation. Transmission of knowledge. Adam to Seth symbolizes the passing of wisdom to those ready to receive it. Awakening cannot be forced. Cycles of forgetfulness and awakening. History and individual lives follow this pattern: forgetfulness, then awakening again and again. Sophia and hidden wisdom. The feminine aspect of divine knowledge, lost in seeking restoration, appears throughout Gnostic texts. These themes describe experiences many feel but cannot articulate: intuition, synchronicity, moments of deja vu. They are glimpses of hidden reality. So whether you sense a hidden truth in your life, how can you explore it more fully? So why does the Apocalypse of Adam matter today? Even in the information age, true knowledge is rare. We are often conditioned, distracted, or misled by the systems around us. The Gnostic teachings remind us to question, to reflect, and to seek the spark within. These are practical steps. Daily reflection or meditation. Question inherited beliefs in societal narratives. Seek direct experience of your divine spark through contemplation, intuition, or inner exploration. The Apocalypse of Adam is not just an ancient story, it is a guide. It asks, are you asleep in the material world, or are you ready to awaken to your divine origin? The knowledge has always been within you. The choice to awaken is yours. Take it, claim it, and live it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to explore more hidden truths, like and subscribe and hit the bell to continue our Gnostic journey. Comment below. What hidden knowledge are you ready to awaken to?